Hey Ringside crew, welcome to the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. And now here's your host, Joe, Panther III.
Hello there, wrestling fans! And welcome to another episode of the internationally known Dudes at Ringside podcast. I am Joe Panther III, and man, today is the 17th. We're almost at the halfway point in February. We're in the middle of this amazing month of lovey-doveys and fun female wrestlers that I've had on this podcast. But today I decided to bring on a team of brother and sister. Like me, I'm a brother. I'm a twin, and I have a sister that doesn't really watch wrestling, but we did do a show together, Twins at Ringside, because you'll find that on this channel. But today I have the guys. Introduce yourselves.
You want to go first?
Yes, we are the best brother sister of professional wrestling. I am the Spider Lady.
That's right. And I am the amplifier ATTICUS WEBB. Yeah, I mean, we're happy to be here. Very excited.
Awesome, guys. So, who trained you?
So, we both have been training with the USW Academy, with head trainer being the second generation sensation, Brian Hardy. And honestly, it's amazing. We love the Academy. It's awesome. They teach a lot of self-respect as well as respect for the business. Bunch of it's not just so much the moves. You're learning a bunch of stuff. You're learning how to cut promos. You're learning the psychology behind the wrestling. I mean, of course, you're learning the moves, but there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. So that's one of the reasons that we absolutely love the Academy that we're in right now. USW Academy, check it out.
Awesome, guys. So let's go back. Where was that first moment that you wanted to do this? What was the match? What was the moment in your wrestling history that you were like, this is for me?
So I can't speak on her behalf, but for me, I just kind of always grown up around the business. So I don't want to say it was just one singular match that I had seen and been like, oh my God, I want to do this. It was just a series of events and time spent on the road that I was like, okay, I've been dozens, I'm talking hundreds of shows in my lifetime. So I guess just being surrounded by that environment my entire life, I just kind of was like, okay, you know what? I think I'm ready to do this. I've seen it my entire life. I'm ready to, throw myself in there, get trained the right way, and go ahead and do it. And it's kind of where I started. And then as for you?
I again grew up around it. Everyone was talking about it, and I was just like, maybe I should try it out, and I ended up loving it.
Awesome. So I am 41, and I remember hearing about places to get trained, and I'm just a fan. So whenever it comes to shows, indie shows, it was always just a poster on a wall or a whisper in a room. Oh, it's a wrestling show. You want to go? But for you guys, was it a difficult decision to just set with the school that you found, or was there other places you were thinking about going to?
I think for me, I guess for you too, because this was something we kind of started together. So I think we were we seen some stuff about the USW Academy, and we both were just kind of like, this is it. It just felt right. We had read all of the paperwork that we had to sign, and what training would entail and what it was all included in it. We were like, this is definitely the school for us. It was just also we went and we did a little I don't want to say a practice run, but we went to go see the environment and kind of feel it out for ourselves, and it was just amazing. The people were amazing, the trainer's amazing. Again, it's just a very accepting environment, and they're they just want to push you to do your best. So for us, it was easy decision.
How about you, Spider Lady?
So it was just a really we saw it. We were like, let's do it. We went. It was just a good environment. Everyone was positive. Everyone just pushes you to your best, and it was what we needed.
Awesome. So, what was the toughest part of the training for you guys?
I think for me, the toughest part of the training was definitely trying to get comfortable with cutting promos and speaking in front of people. We do for our training stuff. We do promos every Wednesday, and being able to like, memorize all of the words and our actions and facial expressions. It was just, it was a lot, but it was something that I needed. It pushed me to be the best that I can, and now I'm doing phenomenal, I'd say, with speaking in front of people and stuff like that. So it was awesome.
Awesome. So let's dive in. You next, Spider Lady, because I almost went to the next segment.
It would probably be just like learning the confidence that you need to actually go out there, because yeah, you need to know what you're doing, but you need to be confident in what you're doing to make sure that it goes right.
Awesome. Let's dive into your the Spider Lady and the Mr. Webb. Like, where did you where does the Spider Lady come from? Like, what made you get this person? Like, what was it that made you choose the Spider Lady?
It kind of was just an opportunity, and it came up to me, and I just took it. I knew it was meant for me, and I went with it, and it's amazing. It's one of the best things I've ever done.
Agreed. Definitely. It's definitely, you can see you've come out of your shell or your web if you must. It's awesome to see you like bloom into this amazing persona that, it was really definitely like made for her. There's no doubt about it. She is awesome when it comes to everything that the Spider Lady has going on.
Now you, Mr. Webb. So what like, where does it come? I see the leather jacket and the cool black glasses and the gum chewing and where does it come from? Like, where did you get that idea from?
So as for me, mine is just kind of like, I guess that like, bad boy alter ego, stay up, party all night, sleep all day, rock star, like leather jackets, the eyeliner, the painted nails, the drumsticks. I mean, I've always had a love for rock music, and so to put my music with my wrestling really is just like, it's me.
Do you think you two would ever compete for like a tag team championships as like a tag team?
So we have been talking about that. If the opportunity ever presented itself for a mixed tag match, I could totally see us doing that.
I would love that.
Yeah, absolutely. But for now, I mean, we don't hate, accompanying each other to the ring and, getting the best of our opponents.
The support.
Absolutely. Just having each other's support is like all we could really ask for.
Family comes first,
Absolutely.
Would it be like, instead of the finger, I guess you guys do this? Yeah, I gave you guys an idea. Instead of like the steal from the Oos family, you just be like, we spiders stick together.
Yeah, something like that.
And then what do you have to, like, if the kids in the school be like, it's spider? No. Copyright. Their own song. Yeah. So when it comes to like the week of a show with your promotion, do you guys train differently, or do they tell you, okay, we're gonna have a show this week? Do you guys have like a different training pattern within the school?
So I wouldn't say that it's very different. We it's kind of just like we're repetition after repetition. So we if we know we have a show coming up, it's one of those things where it's like, what do you feel confident in and what do you need to work on? So if we feel as though we need to work on something, we push ourselves. Like our trainer will give us the opportunity to push ourselves to be able to accomplish what we feel the least confidence in. Whether that be, if somebody's not feeling confident doing a drop kick, then it's like, all right, then you're going to spend these next couple sessions relearning drop kicks, and we're just going to keep going until you got it. Which some people aren't a big fan of that, but for us, it totally works. Like we respect it, honestly, because it's like I say, to be able to do repetition, in order to better yourself. Most people get annoyed and be like, oh, I'm tired after like, the sixth time of doing it. And it's like, not us. Like we respect it, because it's like, we know we need to get better at it. So you might as well just keep going. Exactly. Just pushing us to be the best that we can.
That's true. So like, do you guys always do your shows in the same locations with the school, or is it in the school where they train, or you guys train, or do you guys do your shows at different locations?
So we do our shows in different locations. All of the live shows that we've had so far are down in like the West Virginia area. That's kind of where our promotion is sticking to right now. But they are working on moving, all across the country. But yeah, so right now, Elmore, West Virginia is like a hot location for us. All of the, again, I guess it's just one of those things where it's like the energy there is just really, it's really amazing. So we kind of just, we like to return there every couple months. And then our promotion just recently started having TV tapings.
Ooh.
So that's pretty cool. We're excited for that. The first episode actually just aired on YouTube. So if you search up like USW or United States Wrestling on YouTube, it'll pop up. It's like USW Justice episode 1. And then episode 2 airs Saturday, and then episode 3, a new episode every Saturday
at 10 a.m.
At 10 a.m.
Kind of like Dudes at Ringside.
Exactly.
I just hope you guys end up competing with me one day. I'll be like, my episode airs at this time. You'll be like, guys, can you change your time? I got like, you guys looked at your video. It's like 115. Like, come on.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my fingers crossed, Pennsylvania, because I let you know I'm a Keystone podcast. I would love to be able to come hang out, meet you guys, take selfies. When the belt arrived, you'd be able to hold the brand new podcast international championship.
That would be awesome.
Soon to be podcast international champion. Broke the news right now that you all know that sooner or later, this Panther will be having a lovely belt dedicated to his lovely lineage, the Panther line. I always say the Panther. It's so weird. People are like, well, you're gonna forgetting about Pete and Frank. Like, no, yeah. So it'd be emojis. It'd be like a panther. It'd be a cowboy hat, the cowboy smile with the thing, and then you'd see the demon face. So it's like, hello, everybody. But wouldn't you be the panther cowboy demon?
That could work.
I'm from Panther the Third. My grandfather would be like, no, you represent me. I came first. He knew about me before them. Yeah. So, after the shows, guys, when you're done helping taking things down, when you guys are going home, what is that local business that you always eat dinner at, or do you guys pack a dinner so you don't have to go anywhere out after a show?
Oh, okay. So one of our favorite places to hit up after a show is definitely Sheets. We love Sheets. It's amazing. I always end up getting like a turkey sub with provolone and lettuce, and she is like in the corner like munching on mozzarella sticks every time. And usually, depends on how we're feeling after the show. Sometimes we'll get milkshakes, or we'll just get like a water for the road, or Red Bull, exactly, to keep us up on the drive home. But typically, Sheets is like our go-to. Sometimes we'll mix it up with maybe like an Applebee's or a Waffle House, but typically, Sheets is our place.
Here, I'm gonna do it like that. There's another podcaster that does it to wrestlers. When you go to Waffle House, what is your ideal order?
Okay, so I'm a little weird because I don't like breakfast foods. So people are always like, you go to Waffle House and you don't get breakfast foods? Like, what? And I'm like, yeah, but it's really weird because I'll get a burger and then I'll get like chocolate milk or orange juice, which you would think doesn't really mix well, but it's not that bad. Once you actually try it, it's really not bad. So yeah, typically I just get just a regular cheeseburger, the patty, the cheese, the 2 buns, that's it, and then like a glass of chocolate milk or a glass of orange juice. But I don't know. What did you get last time?
I get the same thing, but with a glass of water.
Okay, well then yeah, I get a burger too.
Yeah,
not really big on the whole breakfast food thing. I mean, occasionally I can get behind like eating a waffle or two, but
no, just the burger.
It's because I said I live in PA, and the closest Waffle House to me is in Scranton. And my sister's like, my buddy Jay Beans, Balor Club guy, he always goes, man, you really want to go to Waffle House, man? But we'd be wearing a headpiece and a mouth guard and boxing gloves because there'd be fights there, man. You'd be careful.
Oh yeah. Especially when it's like a group of people. Like last time we went, there was like a group of just random teenagers, and I think they were coming back from like a homecoming or a formal. And so then they were all just like there. They were really rowdy. We were just trying to eat our burgers. And Spider Lady looks back and she's like, "Can y'all be any louder?" Like the true heel that she is. "Can y'all be any louder?" And they were just kind of like, "Ew." And I'm like, I mean, hey, don't mess with the Spider Lady because she will call you out.
When I first booked you, Spider Lady, all I could think is, because I'm a Ghostbusters fan, hence Baby Slimer hanging out on the mic all the time now. Did you guys ever play the Ghostbusters, the video game?
Oh my god, no, but I've seen a bunch of videos on it.
Yeah.
You have to look it up. She is, and you'll probably get an idea for the next outfit. It's like all black, and the bottom of the dress is red. Maybe I'm saying it wrong, but that's what I remember. The bottom of the dress was red.
That's
and
exactly
like
your style. Yeah.
You look at it. Look at her outfit. She has a little short. I know I wouldn't want to see you cut your hair, but like her hair's short and everything. And I couldn't have. I beat her, but I was like, oh, so much. The level. Oh my gosh, her level is creepy. Like little spiders pop. You have to shoot the spiders, the little tiny spiders, and like everything's covered in spider webs. And if you go a certain way, you get closer and closer. You hear her. You hear her laugh.
That is literally you.
Like I saw it. I was like, oh my god, the Spider Lady. Bad flashbacks of playing the game. I was playing it one night. My mom heard me go, oh my god, because something touched a blanket or whatever moved. I was like, ah. It was like the little spiders on the. When you see it, oh, those little spiders. When it comes to the spider characters and the spider things, like, do you guys like ever feel like sometimes the spiders can be kind of a creepy thing? Because I know a lot of people don't like spiders.
I think that's kind of like
it just hit home.
Absolutely, I think that's kind of why we like it, because it's like one of those things where a lot of people, it's different, and a lot of people find spiders to be creepy or scary. So it's like that's exactly what we need. I mean, with or without, she is definitely scary, without a doubt, totally scary. However, I digress. But yeah, so I think that was it. It was just kind of like we knew that like we were gonna try to bring out the best, or not even necessarily the best, but we were gonna try to bring out like our opponent's greatest fear. Yes. And with the spiders, it's a lot easier to do that because I mean, almost everybody's terrified of spiders. Who wouldn't be?
Mm. Have you ever, like, during the middle of a match, like the Spider Leader, or you will go like this to someone's neck, like we grab in a lock, reverse lock, and then put the fingers across the neck, like, ooh, what's that?
So I would say that is a good idea. Funny enough, I don't do it across the neck, but sometimes, like in my match against Owen Maverick and during Monster Mash, which is also on YouTube, you watch me, like I would go pick him up, and when I do, I run my fingers across his back, and he like shivers a little bit. I'm like, yeah, because it is like knowing ATTICUS WEBB or the Spider Lady, you're already thinking about spiders, so it's like you feel something crawling down your back or whatever, you're instantly gonna be like, oh, I feel uneasy. It does catch you off guard.
Yeah, that's the one thing with coming up with names, like it's just. It's so cool to think that you guys have a theme. Like most people I know, I interviewed a female wrestler recently from Florida. She's the Snake Empress. And it's cool to think that you have amphibian names that you don't really hear a lot in wrestling. And you have snakes. We got dead men that had little chubby guys with urns. We had guys from jail. We had cops. We had a graduation guy, God rest his soul. We had a perfect guy, like that. You don't really see a snake. No, you don't see a spider. You don't see that leg. Because I guess they feel because a spider's small and it's a superhero character name. But I find it cool. I don't know. You guys got Joe Panther. I'm like, I see you. They not like us. They not like us. An interesting name.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, what am I about to go on a rant about a person I don't like Drake? Like, what? Yeah, Panthers rip up geeks. Don't worry. Uh-oh. Get me careful, Joe. I'm going to rant. Don't go to South Block 8.
Oh, no.
What are you doing, Joe? Happened. But guys, before we go, is there any way that anybody can pick up any merch or anything of you guys?
Yes, so if you go to Pro Wrestling Tees, you just look up in the search bar Atticus WEBB. I have 3 new t-shirts out, so feel free to go ahead and grab those. I think they're pretty cool, but I mean, I may be biased, but like, let's be real. Atticus WEBB is amazing, so you should probably go pick one of those up. And as for the Spider Lady, if you look up United States Wrestling on Pro Wrestling Tees, she also has a new t-shirt that is out, and again, has her face on it. So I would go ahead and do that because look at her. I mean, come on. We are the best brother-sister duo on this side of the coast. I mean, you just got to go ahead and pick it up. Right. So, yeah, I would go ahead and look at those. But, yeah, I mean, there's soon to be more to come on Pro Wrestling Tees. 100%. But as of right now, that's what we have. So, yeah, I mean, go ahead and go check it out.
Do you guys have any other shows coming up? If anybody's in the area where you guys are doing a show and they want to pick up a ticket?
So March 29th, Elmore, West Virginia, we were just talking about it. United We Stand Part 2 will be taking place. You can go on Facebook or Instagram or anything like that, type in United States Wrestling, and you will get all of the information there on how to buy tickets, where it's at, all of that good stuff. But yeah, March 29th, Elmore, West Virginia.
Awesome, guys. If there's any young, like 18 to 19-year-olds that really love wrestling and they wanted to get into the business like you two did, what kind of advice would you have for them?
Well, for starters, I would totally go, again, look up on United States Wrestling Facebook. You'll get all of the information there to join the Academy. Again, the USW Academy is one of the best, must I say, that I have looked into, and then let alone that joined. So if you want to get trained right and you want to learn everything that there is to know about the business, that's where to go. So you'll get a bunch of information there on how to join and who to contact and stuff like that. So if you're looking to get into this business, that is probably the best, I would say the best way that you can do that.
Awesome. Spider Lady, do you have any advice for the kids?
Just to keep pushing yourself to do your best and not to step up to me.
Yeah, don't step up to her. Good God.
I always thought I would never take a bump, and then I met South Philly's Finest. Are you familiar with that tag team?
Yes.
Yeah, they're good guys, but don't tell them you're not a Philly fan. So I learned the hard way. I'll tell you when we're not live. It was petty because we were doing a video, so it was kind of like, oh, okay. But thank you so much, guys. I'm Joe Panther III.
I'm the Amplifier Atticus WEBB.
I'm the Spider Lady.
And we will catch you in the next one.